experience today, and you do, as a biathlete, need to be able to cope with anything that's thrown at you. That's the weather, that's the light through your sights in tough days like this when it's a little foggy. And Henkel showing the rest the way when it comes to the difficult conditions shooting, and that's what experience gives you. So the final drop down as GÖSSNER slowly closing the gap from Henkel. It was 6.7 behind, well, Henkel was 6.7 seconds behind Berger, and GÖSSNER was 25. So GÖSSNER has pulled back almost all of those 25. Oh, sorry, 17, 18 seconds on Henkel. The last shoot of the first mass start of this new racing season. Uwe Musegang hoping his two German girls can get past Tora Berger. Can anybody when it comes to stand shooting? Showing the rest of the world that no, nobody can match her. She got that little lead. She got that psychological pressure on the rest of the athletes chasing her. GÖSSNER's missed, Henkel's missed, opportunity ZAITSEVA, Henkel's missed two. And the third, she was pushing so hard on the track, trying to stay with the pace that that Tora Berger has thrown out there. Amazing. 3 penalties for Henkel, 1 for GÖSSNER. At the moment, 1 for ZAITSEVA. YURLOVA, she needs 5. SOUKALOVA, can she place on the podium again? It would need to be very fast, because GÖSSNER is around the bottom edge of the penalty loop. So SOUKALOVA and YURLOVA, they need to shoot very fast. In fact, they're not going to be out in second or third position, and nobody's going to catch Tora Berger now, surely. Not even the rocket on skis called GÖSSNER. Henkel, 3 times around, 450 meters extra ski time. You can see the penalties missed. Domracheva missing 3. She's a little off form with her slight cold, but she's been pushing the pace, and I've got to be honest, the visibility through the sights is not easy today at all. Domracheva just hitting 1 out of 4. KUZMINA, just 1 out of 3 shots fired so far. GREGORIN, can Taya GREGORIN get the last shot? She did. Big move up for her. Well, what a race. What an amazing race. And what a week of racing for the young, the least experienced Miriam GÖSSNER. She's had a second here in the sprint. She took the victory yesterday in the pursuit, and at the moment she's in second place again. Well, Tora Berger lining up for her 4th, I believe it is, individual win this season. Of course, she's won in the relay as well in Hochfilzen. So this will be her 5th overall victory, one of them in the relay. What a start before Christmas in this new racing year. GÖSSNER, has she stamped her authority? Well, I think she has, with a second, a first, and a potential second here again today. And look at the pace, look at the tempo. So good is her skiing. At the age of 19, she was asked into the German cross-country team, played her huge part in that performance, really helped them on their way to take a silver medal at the Olympic Games in Vancouver. So GÖSSNER already an Olympic silver medal, but that was in cross-country skiing. She was a biathlete at the time and had been to a number of junior world championships, but her shooting has not been her strength until now. And today, GÖSSNER missing 0, 3, 0, 1, so 4 penalties. Final lap, 11.2 kilometers. The Norwegian staff just encouraging Tora Berger to keep it strong, realizing that it's GÖSSNER, the fastest skier in the field, chasing her down. A shake of the head that GÖSSNER has no chance of closing that gap. It was 41.8. I don't think it's going to be much change from 41.8, but GÖSSNER is trying. Uwe Musegang, the Well, he used to be for 11 years the head coach of specifically the Germans women team, and now he's head of the overall program. Well, it was 41 and it's still 41, so just 0.8 of a second has GÖSSNER managed to pull back of Tora Berger. Look at this. When we left the range, it was ZAITSEVA in third place, ZAITSEVA in the distance, in the background, and it's once again about SOUKALOVA. Jindřich Sikola there just radioing the good news that once again we're going to get the Czech Republic on the podium, or that's the way it's looking right now, with just over a kilometre still to run. On the left, Wolfgang Pichler, the head coach to the Russians. Well, there's 4 Russians in this field. Sorry, 5 Russians in the top 30 here. They're doing well, but he wants podiums, so does Russia. They're certainly not going to achieve that today with the way the Tora Berger's keeping the pace going. What a fighter. And what shooting on a day like today. She's hit 18 out of 20, 0, 2, 0, 0. Leaving the rest in her wake. So the closing stages in this first of the mass starts for this new season. GÖSSNER. What impression is she making now? Well, she's closed down by another 3 seconds. Well, 3 seconds. It was 0.8 of a second. So GÖSSNER attacking, never slowing the tempo down at all. And boy, will she be looking forward to the break. I can tell you, after Christmas, the World Cup moves to Oberhof, then Ruhpolding, then Antholz, and the first of the races in Oberhof, it's the women's relay, and that's on the 3rd of January. Ruhpolding kicks off on the 9th to the 13th of January, and then Antholz, 17th to the 20th of January. We'll be seeing another mass start in Ruhpolding, men and women. And today it's all about Tora Berger. Last year, the mass starts were mostly about Domracheva. At the moment, Domracheva having a very poor attempt in the first mass start. Into the finish, it's Tora Berger for her 4th individual win of the season. What a great 3 weeks of racing for the Norwegian. SOUKALOVA, one more descent to negotiate. She turns left and then makes her way into the stadium. Look at the visibility, and that is why the shooting today, quite honestly, it's been poor. Tora Berger equal best with 2 penalties. Only 2 further athletes achieving that score, and that was SOUKALOVA and YURLOVA, the Russians, but they don't, unfortunately, have the ski pace. This girl has the ski pace. Brilliant performance once again from Miriam GÖSSNER. Only 4 targets missed, and 2nd position again. And she makes it look so easy. Looking down the home straight, surely it has to be SOUKALOVA, Gabriela SOUKALOVA, coming in for the Czech Republic. Well done once again. The spirits have got to be so high in the Czech Republic team. SOUKALOVA, 1 minute 2 seconds behind, but most importantly, the points for a 3rd place. That'll be 48 points in the World Cup standing, doing Gabriela's chances so much strength for the rest of the season. And the skiing speed deserting ZAITSEVA. She went out after the stand shoot in 3rd. She's dropped down to 4th. And YURLOVA, good performance from YURLOVA. And big cheer there for Taya Gregorin. She finished 5th in the Olympic Games, missing 1 target. Today she's finished 6th, and she's missed 4. 0, 3, 1, 0. A fight for the line with Polka from Poland and VILUKHINA, another Russian. But it's a photo finish, so 3 Russians in the top 10. 1 Norwegian, 1 Czech. Gregorin, the Slovenian. And Dorana Ber, the French woman. Bichon just crossing the line. 2 French women in the top 10. Well, what a race here in Pokljuka. The closing stages, KUZMINA just finding, I think, yeah, it's a photo finish. In fact, MÄKÄRÄINEN just finding that extra meter. And Solomdal, fast skiing, but poor shooting. 3, 2, 1, 1. 7 penalties for Solomdal. She won the pursuit in Hochfilzen. Well, that was last week. This is this week. And tough visibility day. So the tail enders coming in today's race, and what a race it's been. When you look at surrounding us, the visibility has really given us all given the biathletes the difficulty, and the spectators, quite honestly, not able to see the targets from where they are. And there's a couple of 100 meters back from the coaches' pens.